Okay, this is an update for my second epic fail without anything going on here. What really went wrong is somewhere along here, the coal falls down in between here. You'd think it'd slide over and fall out a little bit better, but apparently everything that happens falls down in there. And I had a pile of coal about from here to here, and some grains got out. Oh, there's still a grain in there. Went along there, and went over to my receptacle I made. And it, out of all that, it had a little bit down at the bottom, but like I said, most of 90% of it was falling out. So I've made some changes. I glued these down in front, so when they come over the edge, they're not blocked, and hopefully they'd fall, stuff would fall out of them. But it does, and it falls right down that little hole. This thing needs to be a little bit steeper because it clogs up in here. But these sort of worked a little bit. These worked. I've changed and added braces on the other side of here to bring this so it's stable, and it helps a lot. It doesn't wind off one side or the other. I tried different tires, but this is a sew-up tire cut in half, or cut down the middle, and this seems to work. The problem is some of these, the bottom of some of these knocks the coal off the side a little bit on the edges, but that's not the problem. The main epic fail for this one was everything I get falls down the hole and ends up being a pile in there. So I've done some things. I've made brackets on the end of these so the coal falls out where it should. I made my coal receptacle. It's big enough to hold enough to get a couple of loads going into here, and then start a train running through. So as this ship empties out, this would be running continuously, or hopefully someone like it, and be loading up a coal train. So it's got manual buttons, a green auto run, a stop, an emergency stop. So what I've done is tried to make infrared LEDs shine from here to the back, and what it amounts to is these little LEDs that I cut in half and put on one side or the other. They work when they're about that far apart really good, but at this distance of over 4 inches, they just get too erratic. It seemed like I tried it before I put it on here. It seemed like it'd work, but you know, everything I do here, it seems like it works the first time I install it and it goes south on me. So I tried that. I tried these little infrared board LEDs, and they work when they're looking at your finger or you're looking at yellow. They do not see black. I mean, black is the same as nothing there at all. So when you get down to the end, you can't tell where the end of the train car is to raise and lower and stop stuff. So I tried using one of these and one of these, and it just goes back to this. These just don't work at 4 inches. They work really good, really close. If you're trying to measure something from here to there, it'd be doing it great. So I've ordered some different ones, and we'll see how, if bigger LEDs or different brands or something works at a bigger distance. But this works pretty good, except they don't see black. If it don't see black, it don't do nothing for me. So that's pretty much it. We got this thing pretty much set up, I think. As long as I figure out some infrared detectors to find out where something goes by it. This part works, this part works. And I'm setting this off to the side to figure out. I have foam in here to try and catch it and bring it back, but you have to have some distance in there for this thing to go by. I don't know. I'll keep working on it, but man, oh man, what a mess. That's it for me. I'm done. Goodbye.